TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing out of turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up a turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
And your source for esports racing is live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Full Velocity Racing Network. And we are live today in the Lanier National Speedway in Preluton, Georgia. A terrific event being put on by the gang at the Hunter Front Virtual Racing League. Got to thank them. Got to thank their great league sponsor, Forward Bite. Also going to thank James Gang Barbecue, Speedy Fast Designs, Von Bond Products, and Go Lithium Batteries. Welcome in this afternoon, everybody. My name is Phil LaCasse, my broadcast partner alongside and at controls. Mr. Too Tall Todd Stanton is in the house. Todd, a great day, a very full Sunday for us here. We started out this afternoon with the gang from Hunter Front Virtual Racing League. Going to be a lot of fun, a great event. It's time to go racing. What do you think?
Getting ready to rock and roll, but before we do that, we're going to take a moment, a brief pause to send it out to Forward Bite there. They put together an awesome video here from Forward Bite.
Forward Bite. Every racer wants it, and it just may be the difference between winning and losing. You know that feeling when you come out of the turn like a rocket and leave them in the dust? That's Forward Bite. And now it's more than just an advantage on the track. It's a lifestyle, and quickly becoming a movement, sweeping racers of all ages, skill levels, and walks of life across the nation. From go-karts to Formula One and everything in between. Forward Bite is your key to success. And we're here to make sure you not only know how to get it, but look pretty dang cool in the process. Welcome to Forward Bite Nation. Whether you're racing or wrenching, Forward Bite has you covered. The Forward Bite brand was born in the garage and is for racers and fans of racing by racers. If there's anything we know and love, it's the track.
Thank you to Forward Bite Racing Apparel and Swag for the fans and drivers of the Forward Bite Nation. Whether you're racing or wrenching, Forward Bite has you covered. Thank the gang over at Forward Bite, the proud sponsor here this afternoon. Of course, a great event sponsor we're going to talk about, Todd, James Gang Barbecue.
Where's the
Yeah, I gotta thank James Gang Barbecue, based out of Missouri and delivering nationwide. James Gang Barbecue offers an assortment of 9 delicious sauces and 8 seasonings for a limited time. James Gang is offering 10% off orders using the promo code HTF at jamesgangbarbecue.com. Give the James Gang Barbecue sauces and seasoning a try. Your taste buds will be glad you did. And I tell you what, folks, I'm going to do that right after this race. So I'm going to make sure I get some of this. I'm going to try it this week. I definitely am going to try it this week. Hopefully they can ship it out real quick to us. And then we're going to see what's going to go on with this barbecue sauce, because I'm a big fan of barbecue.
Oh, me too. I am a food connoisseur, no doubt about it, as we are throwing in to the throes of qualifying, Todd. Now, something to keep an eye here in qualifying is they go out there. They got 2 laps to get it done. Quick qualifier this afternoon is going to be presented by Glow Lithium Batteries, putting $10 out to our fastest qualifier. Handmade in the USA, our lithium batteries are purpose-built for racing, meaning endurance and durability you can trust. With 1,150 cranking amps, weighing only 8 pounds, and used by champions around the country, you can be positive Go Lithium is the correct choice for your team.
Yeah, big thank you to Go Lithium Batteries for the fast qualifier. $10 will go to the winner of the fast qualifier here tonight. Also got a big $250, I believe it's $250 to win here this evening. Going to be fantastic. We got last chance qualifier 2, Speedy Fast Designs. We'll do a little bit later on Speedy Fast Designs. Also the A-Main Hard Charger, Von Bon products. Also the A-Main Fastest Lap will be Von Bon products too. Also $10 to each of those drivers. So a lot of things going on here in Hunt the Front, and definitely I cannot wait. 4-race mini series here, Phil, and we got to thank VLR too for the head adminship and stuff that's going on here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, and those guys do a fantastic job. I've been involved in quite a few of them here as of late. I've actually got a chance to admin with them too, so they do a fantastic job.
Oh, the best of the best. If you got a big league or a series you want to put on, if you don't have Team VLR stepping up the administration-wise, you're really behind right now. So I'll tell you what, check out the gang of VLR. Thank them a lot. I know Steven's done a lot of work up there. I think KT's up there. I think even our buddy Rocky Batfield may be out there this afternoon being a part of the admin team as well. So they are covered in 3 ways. They're the best of the best. We got some of the best here on tap this afternoon as qualifying clicks now into the last 60 seconds. The quick current time right now, top of the board, the driver of car number 9, Tyler Ducharme, a 14.049. Currently sits top of the heap over Craig Swartz. Craig clocking in a 14.052, 14.089 for the deuce of Dylan Hauser. Zach McSwain sitting 5th in the standings, or 4th in the standings, I should say, 14.094, and I believe we no change there. And Devin Morgan, that's our current top 5 in quick times is concerned, 14.101 for the 112. So can anybody hit that 14 flat? I'm not sure the track's still there. Tyler Ducharme may walk away with our Go Lithium Batteries fastest qualifier award. So it looks like qualifying here at Lanier is complete, and that means it is time for our first of, 5, potentially 6 here heat races. Let me see if I can effort that really quickly. I believe we're going for 6. There we go. 6 heat races. So it's time to move into our starting lineup for heat race number 1. Todd, I'll throw it to you. Take it away. First starting lineup of the afternoon.
Yeah, first starting lineup here of the afternoon as we get ready here for the Hunt the Front Virtual Racing League, brought to you in part by Ford Bite. Starting on the pole here of heat race number 1, that'll be Tyler Ducharme aboard the number 9 machine, and Ryan Brown on the outside in the double knot. Inside row number 2 will be Grant Riles aboard the number 16, and James Shirley aboard the 51, rolling off position number 4. 5th starter sees Colby Knotts aboard the number 31, and Dalton Jernigan aboard the number 8 machine, rolling off position number 6. 7th starter sees Ryan Atkins aboard the number 46, and Austin Dabrowski aboard the number 11 machine, rolling off position number 8, and Garrett Cobb rounding out the field right now in that number 24 machine, starting in position number 9.
There you go, 9 drivers out there on the call. We will take the top 3 into this afternoon's main event. Today's quick qualifier, Tyler Ducharme with car number 9. He'll be the first one to lead us there with Ryan Brown, Grant Riles, James Shirley, Colby Knotts, Dalton Jernigan, Ryan Atkins, Austin Dabrowski, Garrett Cobb, as Todd gave us our 9 drivers out there. They're all out there. They're all represented. We'll go 8 laps around And that top three, that is going to be a big number for Heats Todd as we get off turn number 3 and 4, preparing for our first green flag of the afternoon, which will be one more trip away around this 3/8 mile. I am itching to get going, man. I love this racetrack. I think this series is going to be great. We'll be here the next couple of Sundays, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you join us here on your source for esports racing.
As we get ready to go racing off of turn number 4, the green flag is out in the air. The number 9, the Tyler Ducharme, leads the way down into turn number 1.
Tyler Ducharme going to be the first car to hit it over in turn number 1 and 2. Right away, he will jump out to a 2-car length advantage over our race going on. Back for third, Grant Riles to the inside with car number 16, him and Ryan Brown. They'll be door to door on turn number 4. All chasing the 9-car, Tyler Ducharme over in turn 1.
And Tyler Ducharme in that number 9 right now setting the pace there. 3-car lengths in front of the number 6 of Grant Riles. And that double knot machine of Ryan Brown now dives to the bottom side of the speedway, trying to get that forward bite off the corner, and can't do so there in that double knot. So right now, Grant Riles still going to hold on to that second spot.
00 Brown going to take a peek to the low side over in turn number 3 and 4 as he works through the corner. He'll run down low, ripping the lip up high. He's a 16 of Grant Riles. He's run down the race leader, Tyler Ducharme, calling a car length and a half. 9-car out to a lead, but evaporating. Nose to tail in the 3.
Yeah, nose to tail in a 3 is that number 16 of Grant Riles really starting to track down Tyler Ducharme in that number 9 machine. As we have a 4 in, 4 to go, so we're halfway home here around the Linear National Speedway here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. The Hunter Front Virtual Racing League presented by Forward Bite. It's been all Tyler Ducharme so far. Grant Riles trying to track him down.
Good job right now trying to hold him down, but this 9-car up front by a car length and a half. Off of turn number 2, leading over Grant Riles, Ryan Brown. You look back to 4th, you find James Shirley, Dalton Jernigan there running the top 5. Ryan Atkins, Colby Knox, those drivers on the outside looking in. Running out of time as the popsicle sticks go down. 2 more trips around for the 9 and Tyler Ducharme on a 2.
And Ducharme down the back straightaway here to turn number 3. Riles really trying to dive it down to the bottom there. And then number 16 machine as he come off of turn number 4. It's Ducharme there with the white flag here. One more trip around. Can he hold off Grant Riles in the D1RT number 16 machine as he looks down to the bottom? And 16 as he goes down into turn number 3, digging it down to the bottom. Side by side battle, drag race to the start finish line. It's going to be Tyler Ducharme taking down this heat race win. Is second going to go to Grant Riles. Ryan Brown and James Shirley round out your top 4.
Dalton Jernigan, Ryan Atkins, Colby Knox, Garrett Cobb, Austin Dombrowski. Those are the names that we will see as part of our LCQs. We'll have 3 of them this afternoon, so a lot of racing left to go to. Heat race number 1 in the books. Let's take a look at the 3D racing starting lineup for heat race number 2. On the pole with the number 02 will be Craig Swartz with the number 14 alongside of Trent Beaver. In row number 2 with car number 56, we find Jonathan Joyner with the 33 of Cole Whitehead to the outside of our second row. In row number 3, Chris Cookta with car number 23 with the 49 of Andy Kirkland to the outside of that row 3. The 20 car of Kobe McDaniel, he will start in position number 7 alongside Nolan Starnes with car number 52 and shotgun on the field. Calling for 9 cars will be car number 7. That'll be Brett Palmer.
All 9 cars answering the call here at the Linear National Speedway. Again, Hunt the Front Virtual Racing Series presented by Forward Bite. Definitely a fantastic series, a little mini series that we have going on here. 4 races here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, and they're going to see what's going to happen, how this is going to all unfold with Craig Swartz and Trent Beaver. And the number 14 machine is actually the number 1 on the outside there. You're going to see how this is going to unfold. Don't count out that number 56 machine either. He's starting in that 3rd spot. Then you also have the 33 of Cole Whitehead too, right there. We'll see how this is going to unfold here, Phil. In just a few moments, 8 laps will be the distance here in heat race number 2.
Certainly will. They are stacked up. They are gridded too wide. The lights are out around the 3/8 mile. The iRacing.com Chevrolet Silverado safety truck pulls in the infield. iRacingIFlag.com. Green flag in the air. Craig Swartz will hit out loud, pedal down. He'll lead the 1 car now over in turn 1.
And Craig Swartz doing a fantastic job as the number 1 of Trent Beaver right now dives to the bottom side trying to make something happen. Swartz gets a little bit assy out of the corner there in the O2 machine, but he's able to keep that bite going there in the O2. Is the number 1 still running in that second spot. That is Trent Beaver. Beaver trying to track him down.
You've been doing a good job of the 1 car running in second. I've been watching this racing going on behind between number 33 of Cole Whitehead, him and Chris Cookta. A really good battle going on over there. It's Cole Whitehead, Jonathan Joyner, Chris Cookta back there. 3 cars running for that 3rd spot. all running nose to tail now. A lap ago, they certainly were not. We're all chasing the race leader, Craig Swartz, at turn 4.
Yeah, Jonathan Joyner aboard the number 56 machine, trying to hold on to that third spot. Here comes that number 23. Chris Gupta aboard that machine, trying to get down to the bottom of the number 33 of Cole Whitehead. Right now has this slight advantage coming off the corner, but cannot pull off the pass here so far.
No, not so far. 33 of Whitehead stuck up high, Gupta down low with car number 23. That is racing for 4th. That may be a big spot because that could be a premium real estate starting spot in one of the LCQs. You can finish up 4th. We look up front now. We're already halfway home. We're already past it. We're working out lap number 6 around the speedway. Craig Swartz leading the 1 car of Trent Beaver. Jonathan Joyner riding in that 3rd spot. We're up with under more. 2 laps remain.
Yeah, 2 laps remain here for the 0-2 of Craig Swartz. Holding off the number 1 of Trent Beaver. Beaver's been all over the rear bumper of that 0-2 machine. Is he going to see the white flag coming off of turn number 4? The 0-2 of Craig Swartz. One more trip around the Lanier National Speedway.
Time around the 3/8 of the driver of car number 0-2, trying to lead the way. Trent Beaver going to take a shot to the inside. Down the back chute, heading into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. The checkered flag goes in the air and give heat race number 2 to the 0-2 of Craig Swartz. He will best Trent Beaver to the line. Jonathan Joyner picking up the final transfer. Cole Whitehead, Chris Cookdick, Cody McDaniel, Andy Kirkland, Nolan Starnes. Those will be the drivers on the list going off to our 3 LCQs.
And we got heat race number 3 getting ready to come to post here, Phil. Another star-studded lineup here on the Hunt to Front Virtual Racing League presented by Forward Bite. Starting on the pole here of this one, it'll be the number 2 machine. That is going to be Dylan Hauser. His dancing part of the outside, driving the number 07. That's Howard Weaver. Inside row, number 2 in the 3rd starting spot. That'll be Robert Fletcher aboard car number 77. And Trey Kirk aboard that 66, rolling off position number 4. 5th starter sees Rodney Shockley aboard the 1-13 machine. And Joshua Joyner aboard the number 27 in position number 6. 7th will be Thomas McMullen aboard the number 25, and Wesley Williams aboard the number 53 in position number 8. 9th starter here, and the last starter here in heat race number 3 will be Jeff Edgar aboard the number 98 machine. He's going to roll off 9th and have a long road to hoe to try to get into a qualifying spot.
Certainly will. Only going to have 8 laps to get it done. They work fast around a 3/8 mile. Lap times this afternoon and just over 14 seconds flat, so they are definitely hauling the mail. But how about that front row? Dylan Hauser and Howard Weaver, they'll be the first 2. Robert Fletcher, Trey Kirk, Rodney Shockley, Joshua Joyner, Thomas McMullen, Wesley Williams, Jeff Edgar are 9 cars out there. Who are going to be the 3 into the main event? We're about a half a lap away from putting this thing under the green flag, and look at that bright deuce there. iRacing iFlag sponsor number 2. Dylan Hauser, almost a guy you can almost call big money after these last couple of months there. He's won a lot of races, taking home a lot of dough here in iRacing's off to number 4. iRacingIFlag.com, great flag up in the air, but look at that shining sticker over the side of the deuce. Dylan Hauser will lead us off to number 2.
Yeah, Dylan Hauser in the iRacing iFlag number 2 machine out to an early advantage over Howard Weaver in the 07. And good battle going on for 3rd between Fletcher and Trey Kirk. Kirk down to the bottom. Pulling up alongside that number 77 machine side by side here through 1 and 2. Looks like Fletcher going to have the advantage off the corner.
He's going to carry the 66 car off the high lane into turn number 3 now. 66 Trey Kirk will try to regroup back to the left side. We stay nose to tail. We complete lap number 2. All chasing the deuce of Dylan Hauser. Howard Weaver in for 2nd. And Robert Fletcher doing a good job so far this afternoon. Car number 77 stays a very respectable 3rd. Car length over 62 Kirk. They went nose to tail.
Yeah, Fletcher putting some distance there between himself and that number 66 machine, like you said, about 2 to 3 car lengths now. He tries to track down Howard Weaver in that 07 machine, but it's been all so far Dylan Hauser. He comes off at turn number 4, getting the halfway home sign. 4 in, 4 to go here around the Lanier National Speedway. Dylan Hauser's led all 4 laps so far, Phil.
Certainly has. They're making it work right now, running the low side of the speedway. Now he'll drive it in the bottom in turns 3 and 4. Howard Weaver going to take the 07 up to the top lane. Thought he may get a run over there. Howard trying to find something different maybe he can take later on into our event. But they run 1-2. The race for 3rd so far pretty quiet. Fletcher holding on over Trey Kirk. Looks like that's pretty stable. They exit turn number 4. 2 laps remain.
Yeah, 2 laps remaining. Got to thank our PR guy out there plugging all of our sponsors here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. If you're on that page, he is plugging the sponsors, letting everybody know to go on out to go over to Forward Bite and James Barbecue. Definitely give those guys a look. As the number 2 of Dylan Hauser gets that white flag. One more trip around with Howard Weaver in that second spot. Third is still Robert Fletcher. We come down into turn number 3 for the final time. The number 2 of Dylan Hauser going to take down heat race number 3. Howard Weaver going to finish for 2. Robert Fletcher, Trey Kirk, and Rodney Shockley in the 113 machine going to round out your top 5.
That was an excellent race right there. Thomas McMullen, Joshua Joyner, Wesley Williams, Jeff Edgar round out our 9-car field for heat race number 3. That means heat race number 4 will be coming at you here in just a brief second as I take a peek around Lanier, what is going on. I got a lot of information in front of me today, a lot of sheets, a lot of great sponsors. Once again, thank the Greenwood Forward Bite, James Gang Barbecue, Speedy Fast Designs. We'll talk a lot about them here coming up in the LCQs. Of course, Von Bond Products, Go Lithium Batteries. Today's presenting sponsors, a Hunt the Front Virtual Racing League Heat Race number 4, taking post now on pit side. Let's take a look at our starting lineup presented by Team 3D Racing. On the pole with car number 26. That'll be Zach McSwain with the number 10 alongside of Joseph Joyner. In row number 2 with car number 36, we find Jesse Hare with the number 5 alongside of Dusty Ladner. In our third row, Andrew Torres with car number 50, the number 32 of Austin Jones will start 6th. The number 13 car will start 7th this afternoon. That is Thomas LaFlamboy, and alongside with car number 44, that'll be Christopher Ferguson. And our final starter here with car number 80 from Team D1RT, Dylan Wilson will start shotgun in position number 9. That is a rocket starting at the back here in Heat 4, Todd. Got 8 laps to get it done. The action car here, maybe the number 80 car coming from the back.
And it's going to be interesting as the green flag comes out over the field. Zach McSwain in car number 25 leads the way down into turn number 1, the number 10 on the outside. That's Joseph Joyner. In car number 10, the number 1 down to the inside. That's Jesse Hare down to the inside, side by side with the second spot, the number 10 of Joseph Joyner. Joyner able to hold on, though, to the second spot so far, but that one going on the assault down on the bottom of the speedway.
Jesse Hare, we're going to try to low side on turn number 2, but you can see the run the 10 car getting up high. Joyner going to lead the way. 1 car of Hare off of number 4, going to slide single file. Now a battle for the third spot. Here comes Torres, the number 50 car. Let's race for a transfer spot on it, too.
Yeah, looking at Torres there in the number 50 machine down to the inside, trying to be able to get up alongside the number 1 machine of Jesse Hare. Not able to do so far, but he's not going away without a fight, though. That 50 machine down to the inside as we come up on halfway home this time around, Phil, for Zach McSwain. 4 in, 4 to go.
Zach McSwain driving away. Last time by it was 0.8 of a second. Let's see what Dynamo grows to at the line as we complete lap number 4 halfway in now, almost 1 full second for the 25 car. McSwain leading Joseph Joyner. The race back here for third has been the one to watch. Jesse Hare holding on. Now he's clearing Torres by 3 car lengths, so that's running 3rd and 4th. 5th we find Dusty Ladder. Dylan Wilson running in 6th. He's been plateaued back there trying to march his way forward.
Yeah, he's definitely been plateaued, like you said, is Dylan Wilson in car number 80. Normally you see him come up through the field rather quickly, but this star-studded field is where it's at right now, Phil. As Wilson goes to the outside, trying to capitalize, try to take over that fifth spot, but meanwhile up front, it is Zach McSwain, been all Zach McSwain in car number 25. As it comes off of turn number 4, the Hunt the Front Virtual Racing League presented by Ford Bite. Definitely gets that one go signal for Zach McSwain, so we'll see if he's going to be able to hang on. I definitely think he can coast from here.
Oh, absolutely. He had over 1.1 seconds last time by. Now he's in turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. The checkers will go in the air. Give Zach McSwain the win in heat race number 4. Joseph Joyner will pick up 2. Third final transfer for the 1 car of Jesse Hare. Dylan Wilson charged all the way. He'll finish up 4th. And it'll be Torres with car number 50. That is our top 5 there, Todd, for heat race number 4.
Yeah, heat race number 4 in the books. Heat race number 5 getting ready to come to post here. And the starting line going to go away like this. Starting on the pole, driving the number 112 machine. That'll be Devin Morgan. And his day sport outside, Virgil Prayerman aboard the number 42. Inside row number 2 in the third starting spot. That's Jesse Entrigan aboard the number 1 machine, the Hunter Front number 1. And outside him, Brendan Cascaden aboard the number 8, aboard the number 0 machine here this evening. Inside row number 3, that'll be Adrian Brown aboard car number 100. And Antonio Davis aboard the number 21, rolling off position number 6. 7th starter will be Roddy Griffin aboard the number 38, and Shane Larkin aboard the 501 in position 8. 9th starter, there is no 9th starter out there because we only have 8 cars here in heat race number 5.
Yeah, I was going to say, you were going for 9. I don't have 9 names on my list, but we know you see a lot more stuff there with the widgets and the cool toys you got to play around and give out all the great camera work as you and our buddy Jack do. And I'm Ron Piles, a lot to us with the NWRA as well here on your source for esports racing. We welcome you into the Full Velocity Racing Network. If you're watching us for the very first time, make sure you like our page, follow our page, share our links out there. We're also available over on YouTube, climbing to 1,000 subscribers over there as well. So you want to head over to YouTube where the picture is in beautiful 1080p. Check it out today. The Full Velocity Racing Network is off to number 4. Devin Morgan going to hit down, loud pedal down, green flag in the air. Who's going to be the 3 drivers to advance on the heat race number 5?
Enterkin right now, Phil, running in that second spot in the hunt to front number 1 machine. Dives it down to the bottom side here with that number 112 of Morgan. Morgan right now holding on, though, on the outside of the speedway. The track continues to come to fold here. We're going to see, I believe, some great side-by-side racing here towards the later portions of this event right now as the groove kind of switches around here on that 112 of Devin Morgan here leading on lap number 2.
Yeah, Devin Morgan going to lead the way off to number 4, but how about that hunt to front number 1, Jesse Intricate. He's running down in that second spot. He's beginning to gain down on Devin Morgan. He put Perriman's number 42 to bed. Adrian Brown from the car. I've been watching the 100, the 100 car. He is up to 4th, but he is looking for 100 to hero right now. Running in the 4th spot, but can anybody chase down Devin Morgan? We're going to get cross flags next time by.
Enterkin definitely doing a fantastic job, Phil. And I tell you what, I tune into a lot on his YouTube page. Tune in a lot to Jesse, just watching what he does and how he races and all the excitement behind that car, number 1. I tell you, especially the spring fling. I watched that video, man. That was fantastic. Watching him going through the qualifying races. So Enterkin doing a fantastic job here in heat race number 5 as we have 3 to go.
3 laps remain, and that 1 car has been stalking our race leader, Devin Morgan. You got that bright green and black 112 riding off to turn number 4. 2-6 go down, 2 trips around the 3/8 mile for Morgan. Enterkin running in that second spot. Back here in 3rd, we find Virgil Perriman. He is holding on to car lengths over Adrian Brown, Brandon Cascaded. That is our top 5, but we're 3 and 4 already. White flag in the air.
Yeah, white flag in the air for Devin Morgan aboard number 112 machine. Is Enterkin trying to do everything he can to track him down. Oh, contact with a lap car, but he keeps it going there in that second spot. But off of turn number 4, picking up heat race number 5, going to be Devin Morgan. Enterkin going to finish up in that second spot. That could have been disastrous there. The 501 of Larkin got into the side of Enterkin, but he's going to finish up 2nd, and Virgil going to finish up 3rd, and Adrian 4th, 5th will be Brandon Cascade.
That was interesting right there. Jesse Intricate almost got his clock clean there on the final lap of heat race number 5. And imagine if that would have happened there. I'm sure Shane Larkin feels really bad about that with the 501. That's how they finish up in heat race number 5. Time to switch gears to our final heat race of the afternoon. Heat race number 6. Here we go with the Team 3D starting lineup on the pole with car number 01. That'll be the Austin car with car number 22 alongside of Blake Nelms. In row number 2, Cameron Kaysen with car number 37 with the number 48 alongside of Grant Parr. In row number 3, we find the driver of car number 97, that is Tyler Green, with Anthony Hudson alongside in car number 45. Bobby Mattingly will start 7th. He is in car number 3 with Bryson Phillips alongside in car number 40, completing our 8-car field.
Tricky, Phil. Thought there was going to be 9 cars in that one, huh? Didn't you?
Nope.
You looked ahead. You got to see that
studied.
one. You saw that one coming that time. But definitely going to be fantastic, Phil. Just got to give a big shout out to James Gang Barbecue Sauce once again here before we go back to green flag racing here in the heat racing events. Again, based out of Missouri and delivering nationwide, James Gang Barbecue offers an assortment of 9 delicious sauces and 8 seasonings for a limited time. James Gang is offering 10% off orders using the promo code HTF. HTF at JamesGangBarbecue.com. Give the James Gang Barbecue sauces and seasoning a try. Your taste buds will be glad you did.
I think you read that right now because it's approaching dinner time, and that would sound really good on some barbecue right now. I will tell you what. I want to thank James Gang Barbecue out of Missouri as we go under the OutRacingIFlag.com green flag for heat race number 6. It's Austin Carr with that familiar number 01 car. The 1 car, he will lead the way. 22 going to follow the 2nd of Blake Nelms. A race back here for 3rd. Cameron Casey going to hold the platform right now with 37.
A little bit of contact back there too, Phil. Tyler Green getting involved in that one, along with, I believe that was the car directly in front of him, Bobby Mattingly. Definitely had some contact there. We're going to stay clean and green, though. Austin Carr leading it here. In the car, number 1 is Blake Nelms running in that 6th spot, car number 22. And then you have Cameron Carson aboard the 18X machine, holding on to that 3rd spot.
Doing a really good job holding on to that 3rd spot, as you say, the 18X exiting turn 3 and 4. Cameron holding on to that third and final stretch for running out of time. Now with 3 laps complete, you look back and you find the likes of the 48 of Parr, Hudson of the 45 trying to make it happen. Those top 5 cars have really broken away after that early contact. Mattingly, Green, and Bryson Phillips, they got short shifted in that one, but we're already halfway home. Austin Carr leads the way, Todd. He's running away out of turn 2.
Yeah, Austin Carr in that D1RT number 1 machine, definitely showing why he's fast all the time. As we're already halfway home here, 4 and 4 to go. Going to get 3 to go here at the line for car number 1, and he is definitely pulling away. Last time by 14.576. Next closest fastest time to him was Cameron Carson with a 14.672. Phil, we're going to see the popsicle sticks in the air here out of turn 4.
Turn 4 to White, or popsicle sticks in the air. 2 more trips around the 3/8 mile. Over here following 1 car. He's just driving away, kind of peeking back here to these battles out of the top 3. All is tame and quiet as we exit turn number 4. The white flag coming in the air for Austin Carr, the driver of car number 1, will lead us down to the turn number 1 and 2. Good battle going on here. A little race for second between Nelson with 22, Kaysen in the X18 as they go door to door into 3 and 4. We know Austin Carr is going to exit the corner, give him the checkered flag in heat 6. Second is going to go to, looks like Nelms at the line by a blink over Cameron Kaysen. They'll be transferring to the main event. Grant Parr, Anthony Hudson, Tyler Green, Bobby Mattingly, Bryson Phillips are on the list of drivers, Todd. They're going off into the LCQs, and we have 3 of them. A lot of LCQs, a lot of drama left to unfold in 3 races. We're 12 laps of either distance. I believe only the winner going off into our main event.
And getting ready here for the LCQs, and each one of these LCQs sponsored by Speedy Fast Designs. Speedy Fast Designs is a graphic design company specializing in iRacing paint schemes and wraps, as well as logos, flyers, and more. We do our best work to give you superior design to show off, both on and off the track. Check out Speedy Fast Designs Facebook page for more info. Again, $10 going to each LCQ winner here this evening from Speedy Fast Designs.
Really cool. We got 3 of the LCQs to take care of, and check out this lineup here for LCQ number 1. It is loaded with stars here. On the pole with car number 51, that'll be James Shirley with the D1RT. Car number 80 on the outside pole, that'll be Dylan Wilson. In row number 2 with car number 8, we find Dalton Jernigan with the number 50 alongside of Andrew Torres. In the 3rd row with number 46, we find Ryan Atkins with Christopher Ferguson with the number 44 to the outside of row number 3. In the 4th row, Colby Knotts with car number 31, the number 5 of Dusty Ladner. He will start in the 8th spot. 24 car will start 9th. That is Garrett Cobb with the number 32 of Austin Jones to his outside, and shotgun on the 11 car field with car number 11. That is Austin Dombrowski.
Looks like we have all 11 cars out there on the speedway getting ready to go to battle here. Like you said, Phil, for one more position here to make it on into the A feature, $250 there. Two going on to the A feature, and it's going to be a barn burner there. $250 to win as the green flag comes out over the field, and it is James Shirley. And that number 51 machine leading the charge down into turn number 1. Lady Dylan Wilson right there, the 24 also knocking on the door.
A really good job. The number 24 car leading over to turn number 3 and 4. Him in the 50 car of Torres having a really good run over there. Politics, Todd said the winner was going to advance. You know, beauty of iRacing, sometimes the lineup shift over, the main lineups and the qualifications change as well. The top 2 off to the main event. So now it's James Shirley leading Dylan Wilson. Exit turn number 4, 2 laps complete.
And 2 laps complete here of the Constellation event number 1, LCQ number 1. As Dylan Wilson now dives to the inside, side-by-side battle for the race lead down into turn number 3. Dylan Wilson now slides up in front of Shirley. He takes over the race lead. New race leader, car number 80 to D1RT, number 80D of Dylan Wilson.
I don't know if him and Shirley made contact off of 4, but I know James's car got wicked out of shape. It almost like it came unsettled off the bars, got really loose, kind of wobbled a little bit, and now he's going to have to fight to stay in that second and final transfer because he's got Andrew Torres behind him. Ryan Atkins is charging. Also, Dalton Jernigan in the number 8 car. Those drivers trying to make something happen, but it is all Dylan Wilson off of number 4. He'll complete lap number 5 with a 3-car length lead.
Dylan Wilson doing a fantastic job there, just running away and hiding. James Shirley running in that second spot. He's under fire, though, from car number 50 and the number 46 all right there. It's actually the 24 machine. He looks down to the bottom side. Ryan Atkins trying to get around the number 50. Trying to support the Andrew. And that is a number 50 machine as he drifts up the track. Now Ryan Atkins put him to position number 3. He's 1 spot out of qualifying his way into the A main.
Certainly is. Going to make up 3 car lengths. 24 car now up the 3rd and looking for more off of turn number 4. 4 as we put now 8 laps, have been 7 laps complete, working out lap number 8, and Dylan Wilson is the race leader by 1.3 seconds last time by over James Shirley, Ryan Atkins, Andrew Torres, Dalton Journey, and that's our top 5 over number 4. We know the 80 car is out there to lead. The drama's back here for a second is, oh my goodness, 24 car hit the inside wall in entry of 1. That just destroyed the inside of that, low side of that race car. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be worse than it was there, Phil. Down to the opening there, the car number 24. We'll definitely see if he's going to be able to continue on, but I tell you, the left side damage to car number 24 of Ryan Atkins. So it is Dylan Wilson here getting the popsicle sticks up in the air here. 2 more trips around for the 80D out of D1RT. Definitely doing a fantastic job as he pulls away from James Shirley in the 51 machine. Definitely locked in the paddle here, Phil. We're going to see white flag off of 4.
One more trip around this time for the number 80 car of Dylan Wilson off the 4th turn, and we're watching the drama back here for this transfer spot. James Shirley holds it. The 50 car of Andrew Torres wants it. 50 will try it up high out of 2, looking for one more run into 3 and 4. Do we use the bumper? A little bit of a kiss there. Shirley gets out of shape. Dylan Wilson will take down the win. James Shirley will grab our final transfer.
Yeah, James Shirley getting the final transfer in car number 51. The rest will go home. Unfortunately, here is, like you said, LCQ's definitely the way of the land here. So we'll see what's going to happen here in LCQ number 2. But again, a big thank you, a big shout out to Speedy Fast Designs there for $10. Dylan Wilson picking up $10 extra in his pocket.
Certainly did. And that is really cool. You want to know that for sure. $10. Not a whole lot, but hey, enough to go out there and maybe go out to get some good food or buy a T-shirt or invest it back into iRacing. Why the heck not? Is all the stuff going on nowadays. As we get ready to rock and roll for LCQ number 2 on the pole with car number 33 will be Cole Whitehead with the number 100, the 100 car of Adrian Brown to the outside of the front row. In row number 2 with the number 23, we find Chris Cookta with the number 18 of Brandon Cascade to the outside. Cody McDaniel will start 5th. He is in car number 20 with the number 21 of Antonio Davis to the outside of row number 3. 4th row, the number 49 is Andy Kirkland with the number 38 of Robbie Griffin. Starting off 8th, the 52 of Nolan Starnes will start with Shane Larkin of the 501 and the number 7 of Brett Palmer round out our starting lineup for LCQ number 2.
Another star-studded field here for LCQ number 2. Top 2 will transfer on again. Speedy Fast Design LCQs, $10 goes to the winner here of LCQ number 2. It's the number 33 of Cole Whitehead. Then you have Adrian Brown aboard the number 100 machine. On the outside of him, the iRacing.com pace truck, the official pace truck. The Chevy Silverado going to pull off down to the infield. Green flag comes out there for car number 33, Cole Whitehead. Leading the charge on 1, gets a whale of a start here. Here comes the number 23.
23 car Cookta. He will go up to the 2nd spot out of turn number 2, but here comes Brown. The 100, the 100 car off of turn number 3 and 4. Hill will try for 2nd. Cole Whitehead leads, but who is going to be that transfer car? They're door-to-door locked in a good battle. Brown versus Cookta off turn number 2.
Yeah, Cookta looks to the outside a couple different times on the 100. Now Cookta going to the inside here, trying to rustle his way in to that 2nd spot. Cookta side by side with the number 100 there of Adrian Brown. Brown right now was got to swap out of that spot, but he fires back down to the inside. Side-by-side battle for the 2nd and final transfer.
That is a really good battle there. They leaned on each other some. Adrian Brown, the 100 car down low. Chris Cook to the number 23 car up high, all chasing the race leader, Cole Whitehead. He will lead him off to number 2, calling about 5 car lengths. Cooked now. Looks like he may clear Adrian for the time being. Slam the door shut down low. Much for 4 laps complete. Still racing for that transfer spot.
The final transfer spot, that's where it's at right now with Cookta and the 100 machine of Adrian Brown. Brown now gets it back. He captures P number 2 back in car number 100. As Cookta now out of 1 spot there as he makes a little bit of rubbing racing off for turn number 4, Phil, with 8 laps remaining. It is still Cookta trying to chase down Brown to get back into that final transfer.
Doing a good job of doing so right now, but Brown has it, and he's trying to go down to chunk count, if you know what I mean there. Off of number 4, now put 6 laps complete, halfway home in LCQ number 2, and a great run so far for Cole Whitehead's number 33 car. He's run away by 1 second where he needs to be over this battle for 2nd between Brown and Cook. The Cascade running in that 3rd or 4th spot, and Andy Kirkland holding on for 5th. Those guys all nose to tail. Can anybody run down our race to Cole Whitehead? He's over to number 3 and 4. This race for 2nd, it's kind of quieted down.
Yeah, it's good to definitely slip back from car 100 of Adrian Brown as Bill Whitehead just running away from the field there, Phil. My 5 car lengths here is the number 100, starting to track him in, though. Last time by, 14.750 to a 14.940 for Whitehead. So again, the 100 a little bit faster, and he is closing the gap rather quickly. 3 to go at the line.
Think about how much this racetrack has changed since qualifying now to LCQ number 2. We saw the fast cars out there at 14 zeros, 14 ones there in the opening up of the heat races. Now you look here, putting out 10 laps to bed, 2 laps remaining in LCQ number 2. And our race leaders are going out there 14.77 last time by for Whitehead. And he's got some company, Todd, because we're going to see the white flag. And Adrian Brown, he's there. We may have a race for the win now off forward.
Yeah, Brown right now in a transfer spot. I don't know how hard he wants to try to take down the win here. It's $10 extra, maybe going in your pocket here from Speedy Fast Designs for the LCQs. But the 33 leads the charge down into turn number 3 and off of turn number 4. Cole Whitehead going to take down the LCQ number 2 here. And the Hunt to Front Virtual Racing League presented by Forward Bite.
Racing apparel and swag for the fans and drivers of the Forward Bite Nation. Whether you're racing or wrenching, Forward Bite has you covered. Thank those guys so much for coming on board. The league sponsor for the Hunt to Front Virtual Racing League, a great event this afternoon. 2 LCQ events in the final last chance qualifier of our afternoon. 12 laps around. We got 12 more cars, Todd, at the ready to do battle for 12 laps.
Again, Speedy Fast Designs LCQ, the final LCQ. $10 will go to the winner here of LCQ number 3. Starting on the pole, driving the number 66 machine. That is Trey Kirk. His day's part of the outside. Grant Parr aboard the number 48. Inside row number 2 in the third starting spot. That's Rodney Shockley aboard the 113, and Anthony Hudson aboard the number 45 machine, going to roll off position number 4. Fifth starter sees Thomas McMullen aboard car number 25, and Tyler Green aboard the number 97, rolling off position number 6. Seventh starter will be Joshua Joyner aboard car number 27, and Bobby Mattingly aboard the number 3 machine in position number 8. Ninth starter sees Wesley Williams aboard car number 53, and Bryson Phillips aboard the number 40 in position number 10. 11th starter will be Jeff Egner aboard the number 98 machine, and last but not least, that is Thomas Laffenboy aboard the number 13 machine. I probably slaughtered his name there, Phil. I didn't get a chance to see it here on the screen. Kind of small over here on my end of things here tonight.
I can understand, as I know you've got, 5, 6 monitors out there putting out this
6.
product for us. You're out to 6. I ballooned myself out to 3 in the last 24 hours, getting adjusted to all that, what's going on, trying to take our game up a notch. Speak them up, number 4, iRacingIFlag.com, green flag in the air, and Trey Kirk at number 66 will lead the way. He'll lead the dance down off to number 2.
Yeah, Trey Kirk been fast here lately on the full velocity race. Oh, contact, a lot of contact in the back of the back. That's going to bring out a yellow flag here in LCQ number 3. And I believe it was Joshua. No, not even Joshua Joyner in that one there, Phil. It was a huge gaggle of cars involved in that one, though. I think there was 3 involved.
3 cars
31
involved.
of Anthony Hudson.
Yeah, I saw that car. There was a couple over there. I'm trying to figure it out. You got more witness than I do, because the yellow laps do not count. So my timing and scoring freezes, and you make fun of me being a blind announcer now. Wait till I have to click up and down and shut or hit rewind in this thing. I break things quick. I'm glad you're down there on the controls, Todd. You got this thing figured out.
Yeah, that 31 of Anthony Hudson got into the back of the number 25 machine of Thomas McMullen. McMullen goes around along with car number 97 to Tyler Green, so 3 cars involved over there. That's what slowed us back down here.
Absolutely right. It is our first yellow flag of the afternoon, and all yellows here are all replays of the network, brought to you by J-Max Journeys. Jonathan's Journeys over at jmaxstrong.com. Check them out today. They sell apparel to pay for Jonathan's medical expenses, recovering from a stroke. Great people. Thank Tim Cummings over at CCM Custom Designs and Engraving for bringing Jonathan's Journeys here to the Full Velocity Racing Network. As we come off to number 4, let's return under the green flag, Todd. 1 lap complete at 12, and Trey Kirk will go back to it, leading the way off 2.
Yeah, Trey Kirk over Grant Parr in car number 48 is the number 113 machine running in that third spot, 1 spot out of the qualifying effort here in LCQ number 3. The 113 is Shockley trying to get around the 2 in front of him, but Trey Kirk able to hold on to the race lead in car number 66.
A really good job hugging the low side in 3 and 4. The 48 car of Parr going to try to peek for room to the bottom. How about the run up high for the 113 Rodney Stocky? Thought he may take it up high racing for second, but we're going to slow it down again there, Todd. We haven't had yellow afternoon. Now we have 2 here in the LCQ. LCQ number 3 slowing on down again now with 4 laps complete. And take a look at another full velocity is the replay. Team Hart Motorsports yellow flag number 2 of our LCQ.
Yeah, car number 27 involved in this one. That's Joshua Joyner. And car number 27 is he's going minding his own P's and Q's. The 3 comes up, kind of slides him there. And then the 27 goes down into the number 97. The S1 also involved on the outside. And that is Wesley aboard the S1 machine. There's some contact going on, and definitely Joyner on the wrong end of that one.
Certainly was. Tough break there for the 27 car. Joshua Joyner, he's going to have work to do now with now 4 laps complete. So approaching halfway in LCQ number 3. Trey Kirk will lead. Grant Parr, Rodney Shockey, Bobby Mattingly come from the back. He's up to 4th. Bryson Phillips right now. Good rebound for the 40 car. He will restart in the top 5 as the lights go out on the speedway. We begin to double him back up. We've had some drama here in this one. You got to survive first to make it to the A main now, don't we?
They definitely got to survive, and that's what these guys are doing up front so far. Trey Kirk in the 48 of Grant Parr holding on to the final transfer spot here. The last 2 that are going to be able to punch their ticket in here to the Hunter Front Virtual Racing League presented by Forward Bite here tonight as the green flag comes out to the number 66 of Trey Kirk. Leads the charge down to the turn number 1, the 48 of Grant Parr right there. He's under fire, though, from Shockley. Shockley looks to the inside. He gets a little bit out of shape. The 48 capitalizes on that. Parr still holding on to that 2nd spot.
That's a whole about as bit as out of shape as you can be. Hold on to the steering wheel. Keep that car straight. Shockley holding on to the 113, running in 3rd. The race leader off of turn number 4. Trey Kirk of the 66 leads over Grant Parr. The drama is back here. Who is going to transfer on? 48 car doing a great job right now. I'm going to take some lessons from another 48 driver. Doing a great job running there in 2nd, holding off Trey Kirk. Running off Trey Kirk. And the 13 is Shockley running in 3rd. He needs to get some time there, Todd. 3rd's not going to do it as we are halfway home.
Yeah, 27 pulling in there. Phil, he's going to the 9th there. Joshua Joyner, car number 27, pulling down to the infield here. As there's 5 laps to go there for Trey Kirk. Grant Parr still running in that 2nd spot. Shockley running in 3rd on the outside, looking in. Going to have to do everything he has here in this Constellation event in order to make it on into the A main. And right now, Phil, last time by Shockley, a tad bit slower than Grant Parr, as Parr continues to pull away and try to get that breathing room, that real estate in between those 2 drivers, to try to just lock that 2nd spot in.
Doing what he can right now as we exit turn number 4, 9 laps complete, and the race leader continues to be Trey Kirk with car number 66 over Grant Parr's number 48. Those are the top 2 right now. That's who will transfer out of the main. Can Rodney Shockley or maybe Bobby Mattingly in the 3 do anything late? They're running out of time. 2 laps remain.
2 laps remain, and you got to give a big shout out to Forward Bite, Phil. 10% off the entire store at ForwardBite.co.com. I seen that out there. Use the promo code BITE10 out there. So definitely head on over to Forward Bite and use that promo code BITE10 and get 10% off that purchase. There is the one to go signal out there for Trey Kirk down the back straightaway into turn number 3 for the final time. Car number 66 going to be the last here to transfer on from the LCQs, the Speedy Fast Designs LCQs. Going to come home with $10 more. Trey Kirk. 2nd going to be Grant Parr, the final car to punch his ticket into the A main.
Yeah, Rodney Shockey, Bobby Mattingly, Tyler Green, Thomas McMullen, Bryson Phillips among the list of drivers. That will not see our 50-lap main event this afternoon. We have qualified, what we take 3 times 6 is, we got 18 plus 6, 24 drivers, Todd, for 50 laps this afternoon. Let's about to get after it. Got to thank our great league sponsor, Forward Bite, and do not forget our event sponsor, $250 to win this afternoon, courtesy of James Gang Barbecue. Man, that barbecue sounds really good right now.
Yeah, as we get ready here, we're going to thank Forward Bite a little bit more with the playing of their commercial. Thank you again. BITE10 is that promo code. Check this out.
Forward Bite. Every racer wants it, and it just may be the difference between winning and losing. You know that feeling when you come out of the turn like a rocket and leave them in the dust? That's Forward Bite. And now it's more than just an advantage on the track. It's a lifestyle, and quickly becoming a movement, sweeping racers of all ages, skill levels, and walks of life across the nation. From go-karts to Formula One and everything in between. Forward Bite is your key to success. And we're here to make sure you not only know how to get it, but look pretty dang cool in the process. Welcome to Forward Bite Nation. Whether you're racing or wrenching, Forward Bite has you covered. The Forward Bite brand was born in the garage and is for racers and fans of racing by racers. If there's anything we know and love, it's the track.
All right, got to thank the gang over at ForwardBite.com, our presenting sponsor here, ForwardBite.co. ForwardBiteCo.com. Let me get that right. ForwardBiteCo.com. Thank them for coming on board this afternoon, the league sponsor for the Hunt the Front, the Virtual Racing League this afternoon. Going to thank you all for tuning in. Before we get racing this afternoon, it is time to take this thing and toss it trackside. Let's pay honor to the greatest nation in the world, the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, Dirty Grass Soul with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Forward Bite. Every racer wants it, and it just may be the difference between winning and losing. You know that feeling when you come out of the turn like a rocket and leave them in the dust? That's Forward Bite. And now it's more than just an advantage on the track. It's a lifestyle, and quickly becoming a movement, sweeping racers of all ages, skill levels, and walks of life across the nation. From go-karts to Formula One and everything in between. Forward Bite is your key to success, and we're here to make sure you not only know how to get it, but look pretty dang cool in the process. Welcome to Forward Bite Nation. Whether you're racing or wrenching, Forward Bite has you covered. The Forward Bite brand was born in the garage and is for racers and fans of racing by racers. If there's anything we know and love, it's the track.
Once again, I'm going to thank the gang over at Forward Bite Racing Apparel and Swag for the fans and drivers of the Forward Bite Nation. Get over to forwardbikeco.com today. Use promo code BITE10. Get 10% off whether you are racing or wrenching. Forward Bike has you covered. Thank those guys a lot. Got to thank also the gang over at James Gang Barbecue, based out of Missouri and delivering nationwide. James Gang Barbecue offers an assortment of 9 delicious sauces and 8 seasonings for limited time. James Gang is offering 10% off all orders using the promo code HTF at jamesgangbarbecue.com. Give the James Gang Barbecue sauces and seasonings a try. Your taste buds will be very glad and they will thank you later. Sounds like great product. jamesgangbarbecue.com.
Tell you what, Phil, and who doesn't like barbecue sauce? I mean, I love it here, even being in the Northeast. I love barbecue, love everything to do with barbecue, and the flavors look good. Like I said, after this, I'm going to go head on over there and do some injustice here for Full Velocity Racing Network and make sure we order something out there. But I also got to thank all of our great sponsors here, Gold Lithium Batteries for the Fast Qualifier here tonight. $10 was to the Fast Qualifier. Also, Bon Products tonight. A-Main and A-Main Fastest Lap will get 10 each to the winner and the fastest lap. And also you got to thank Speedy Fast Designs for the LCQs there. $10 to each of the winners there. Speedy Fast Designs is a graphic company specialized in iRacing paints, schemes, and wraps, as well as logos, flyers, and more. We do our best work to give you a superior design to show off, both on and off the track. Check out Speedy Fast Designs Facebook page for more info.
Also, as we roll into the A-Main, we're going to thank you to Von Products this afternoon. They're going to sponsor the $10 the A-Main winner and the A-Main fastest lap as well. Von Products sell some of the coolest products on the internet, including coolant fasteners and anodized nuts and washers. Check out their eBay store today, Von Products. Thank them for being a part of our great afternoon of best special events. And we have a 50-lap feature event, Todd, about to take to the grid. 50 green flag laps around. It is time to go to the 3D Racing starting lineup this afternoon.
As we get ready here for the 3D Racing starting lineup, starting on the pole here in the Hunt the Front of Virtual Racing League, presented by Forward Pie. That is Tyler Descharme aboard car number 9, and outside of him in the 02, that is Craig Swartz.
In row number 2 with car number 2, we find Dylan Hauser with the number 25 alongside of Zach McSwain.
Inside row number 3, you'll see Devin Morgan aboard the car number 112 and Austin Carr aboard the D1RT number 1 machine.
Car number 16 will start 7th this afternoon. That is Grant Riles with car number 1 of Trent Beaver on the outside of row 4.
Inside row number 5, that is the number 07 machine from Team VLR. That's Howard Weaver. And Joseph Joyner aboard car number 10, rolling off position number 10.
The Hunt the Front, car number 1 will start 11th this afternoon. That is Jesse Enterkin. And alongside with car number 22, that'll be Blank Nelms.
Row number 7, inside row number 7, that'll be Ryan Brown aboard the Double Knot Machine 00, and Jonathan Jordan aboard car number 56, rolling off position number 14.
15th starter with number 77 will be Robert Fletcher with the number 1 of Jesse Hare, rolling off 16th.
Inside row number 9, that'll be Virgil Perryman aboard the number 42 machine, and Cameron Caston aboard number 37 machine, rolling off position at 18.
Car number 80 will start 19th this afternoon. That is Dylan Wilson, and alongside the number 33 of Cole Whitehead.
Inside row number 11 will be Trey Kirk aboard car number 66, and James Shirley aboard 51 in position number 22.
And in our final row for the afternoon with car number 100, that'll be Adrian Brown with the number 48 of Grant Parr, rounding out a 24-car starting lineup.
Yeah, 24 cars strong here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Hunt the Front Virtual Racing League presented by Ford by Lanier National Speedway. Everybody stand up here by your computer screens. Let it go. Who's it gonna be?
Green flag for 50 laps around. Let's get to it this afternoon. That who's going to be the greatest call in all of sim racing. I don't know who we are. That's why we are the best of the best right here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Off from car number 4, complete lap number 1, the 9. Today's fastest qualifier, Tyler Ducharme, he'll lead the way. Good race for second up back. Dylan Hauser holding off a lot of cars to the inside. They're 3 deep for second now, over 3.
Got Dylan Hauser down to the bottom side there in a car number 2 machine, now even deeper down. That number 25 machine trying to knock on the door. That's 25 machine of Zach McSwain now pulls up into position number 2. The 2 of Hauser now drifts up the top of the side of the speedway. Here comes that 112 with Devin Morgan, side-by-side battle for 3rd and 4th.
Don't forget on that car out to the inside with 25 is Zach McSwain, bottom of the full throttle performance gang. They're an outbranch from PPLR as well. Those guys have a ton of speed. Zach McSwain looking to get it done off of number 4. Dylan Hauser to the outside. Devin Morgan running in the third spot. Tyler Ducharme, he's the 9 car. He's in the outside. We're 3 deep. Off to number 2. Who is going to get fried there? Hauser in the middle with the 3.
Yeah, Dylan Hauser in the iRacing I-Flag number 2 machine up through the middle, trying to split the difference between Craig Swartz on the bottom and Devin Morgan on the top side of the speedway. Still 3 wide for the third spot. Great racing going on here in the hunt to front. Virtual Racing League presented by Ford Pike.
They're getting it done in turn number 3 and 4. That green and black car, 112 up high is Devin Morgan, the deuce in the middle. Dylan Hauser, the L2 of Craig Swartz, sees the third car down to the left side. Good race going on for the third spot. The race leader is Zach McSwain. Him and Tyler Ducharme trying to check out for this terrific race. Still 3 wide for third over 4.
Yeah, still 3 wide as Hauser gets kind of bottlenecked there through the middle of the speedway for the number 2 machine. Now he's going to drop himself back to the 5th spot. Craig Swartz now to 4th. Swartz now trying to the inside of Morgan here through corner number 2, or corner number 3, excuse me, as they come off of turn number 4. That number 02 of Craig Swartz still holding on, but I don't know for how long.
Did a good job holding on to the O2, but yeah, he's got a hungry crew behind him, including Dylan Hauser. A pair of 1s behind them as well. Levine, Trent Beaver, Austin Carr is there. Jesse Enderkin, you call 1 wild, call 3 1s chasing him down. Man, and Grant Ryle's going to throw the 16 car in the mix. Great racing going on for 6th on back now in the third 3.
Yeah, there's a lot of 1 cars right there, Phil, all together. Don't know who's the better of the 1 car right now. Enderkin definitely doing a fantastic job trying to come up through the field and hunt the front on the side of that one. Love the HTF on the side of that, Phil. That's unique there as he comes through here, trying to get up towards the top of the speedway. Again, check out his YouTube. I tell you, I've looked down. He is so exciting, Phil. Definitely great to watch his YouTube channel in the hunt front number 1.
Energy. That's what I think of when I think of Jesse. Tons of energy. It is a great vlog to watch. Check him out today over on YouTube. Hunt the front. Jesse Enderkin doing a great job with car number 1 right now, holding on to, well, what is that? Calling out position number 10 as he's falling back to the 10th spot. Good racing going on all over the place right now at Lanier, with now 13 laps going to be complete. Zach McSwain leads over Tyler Ducharme. Craig Swartz in the O2. He's mixing up with some of the best over there. Called Devin Morgan, Dylan Hauser, Austin Carr. The O2 is Swartz. He's been fast. So qualified outside pole this afternoon. And they are all bottled up. 112 are around in 3.
Yeah, the 112 of Devin Morgan around, and a not yellow out there, Phil. Definitely a tough break there. Or Devin Morgan going to take a J-Max journey, J-Max strong instant replay here and find out. Again, we've seen it live on the screen, but we're going to see it again.
Yellow flag for the first time in our feature event on lap number 13. I think it broke right in the middle of 3 and 4. Devin Morgan's car went around, and I couldn't tell if he had held there from the 2 of Hauser, maybe the O2 car of Swartz. It was right in the outside lane of the racetrack. You got a better view there, Todd. What in the world happened in turn number 3?
Well, as we take a look-see here at the instant replay here with the number 112 machine, so if he keeps going on with it, it's chaotic here. He was in the middle and definitely had nowhere to go. Really, his Austin Carr, car number 1, as he was just able to. I guess he gets into the back room just a tad bit there, Phil. Austin Carr does, but the 112 was definitely 3 wide, so it made it rather difficult for Carr to check out.
You really can't even put Austin Carr really at fault for that. Really nothing you can do. It's going to be Craig Swartz going into the longest line there, the 0-2. He'll be the one tapping the yellow flag, because that's usually the norm here. Whoever calls a yellow will go to the end of the longest line. And unfortunately, Craig Swartz, who's had a really good afternoon in the 0-2, was up in the top 5, going to have to restart deep in a 24-car field full of stars this afternoon. We are very happy you have joined in live to the Full Velocity Racing Network as well. Live on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. Also on Hunt the Front's Facebook page as well, for every media we may be streaming to this afternoon. We welcome you all in. You hope you're feeling good. Hope you're doing well. We are seeing some great racing this afternoon. It is time to get back to it. We are doubled up. Next time by Todd, we were returning under the green flag.
Yeah, the green flag comes out there. Zach McSwain on the loud pedal there as he comes out into turn number 1. Car number 25, Dylan Hauser, side by side with Tyler Ducharme. Good battle there for that second spot as Hauser trying to work over the bottom there. We're going to call it catfishing for the number 2 on the outside, the Tyler Ducharme, number 9 machine.
I'm doing a good job right now. Ducharme up high, Hauser in the middle of the racetrack, Austin Carr in the number 1 also up high. The beam, Trent Beaver in that black number 1. Trent doing a really awesome job as well. He's going to make it 3 deep out of 4. 3 wide for second, all chasing the race leader. Zach McSwain moves over in turn 1.
Yeah, Zach McSwain right now doing a fantastic job trying to take down $250 here tonight for tonight's A-Main victories. Tyler Sharp still rolling in that second spot. Oh! The number one gets sideways, but they're able to go.
Oh, my goodness.
There's an assault over there between the two ones, Phil. They wanted to know who was the better one. Well, I tell you what, Energan gets the better of all those ones over there, and he gets through it.
Yep, the Hunt the Front number one came out of that mess right there. That was a wad through turn number 3 and 4. They don't know if I got it all straightened out. They certainly did in second. Yellow flag of the afternoon. Yellow, yellow, yellow now with 18 laps on the Full Velocity Racing Network scoreboard. And now that one broke loose. Carr and Beaver got together. And I'm not sure if that was the two cars that really triggered it. I'm sure Moore had a better ball. That was a mess over the grid.
Yeah, it was the two cars that triggered everything that happened in behind them there as a car gets into the back of Beaver. They get it back going, but unfortunately car comes up and then the double top machine gets involved, unfortunately, over there in the corner. That's what's going to bring out the yellow flag, but it started all with the ones right there, Phil. I guess Energan was down on the bottom, so we can't cause him as fall. He was definitely looking and trying to shoot the gap as those guys made contact there. So the one of Trent Beaver and the one of Austin Carr, definitely that's where the start of it was.
Certainly was. They were getting after it up front. They were doing a great job this afternoon. Hope you are all having a great time. This one's been awesome to call. Got to thank Hunt the Front for having us over here this Sunday afternoon. We're going to be here the next 3 Sundays after this one. A great 4-race mini-series. Zach McSwain leading the way over Tyler Ducharme, Dylan Hauser, Grant Riles, Jesse Enterkin get a run in the top 5. Joseph Joyner. Joseph started 10th. He is up to 6th. 7th will be now Trent Beaver, Blake Nelms, and Howard Weaver, our top 10 as we return to Green Flag Racing.
As we return to Green Flag Racing, Zach McSwain again at the point there in car number 25. Tyler Sharp running in that second spot. Here comes Hauser down to the bottom, side-by-side battle for that second spot. Hauser wants it, but Sharp has the momentum on the top shelf of the speedway. Tyler Sharp still holding on position number 2. He drifts up the track just a little bit more. Here comes Grant Riles aboard number 16. Oh, him and Hauser make contact over there. Those guys, oh, there goes Hauser again. In a knot, he saves it in car number 2.
Wow, they were leaning on each other over there. Hauser got knocked around like a ping pong ball. The Duke's now going to fall to the outside with top 5. Beaver's around him. Joseph Joyner, number 10. Where did Joyner come from? He launched up to the middle. He will run in the top 5. Zach McSwain continues to lead, but him and now Tyler Ducharme. Jesse Enterkin, Mr. Hunt in front himself on. He runs a very solid third there off the 2.
And Jesse doing a fantastic job in the HTF, and I'm sure he's pretty excited there. You can watch his facial expressions on his vlog here a little bit later. I'm sure it's going to be rather interesting here. Running in that third spot, not even halfway home yet, Phil. We're 2 laps shy of halfway home here of this 50-lap event here at the Lanier National Speedway. The Hunt the Front Virtual Racing League presented by Ford Bite. Again, thank you. Big thank you goes out to James getting barbecue sauce, and definitely going to try some of that here after this race is over.
Also going to take an eye and peek here, Todd, as we're approaching halfway now. Our 3rd yellow flag of the afternoon, 24 laps into the main event. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Slow it down once again. I was going to say thank you to Von Products once again for they're sponsoring the fastest lap in our A-Main. We'll have to take a peek-see here in a minute to see who that may currently be. But we have a yellow on the speedway, which means it is time to throw it back to Todd with a J-Max Strong Full Velocity Racing Network instant replay.
And it looks like Howard Weaver might be involved in this one, Phil. Yeah, we were definitely involved in this one, unfortunately. Howard Weaver, one of the guys that a lot of people follow. Yeah, he was getting followed all right, and then he got the old left hook there, the right hook, I should say. The number 10 machine getting into the back or the side of that number 07. Howard Weaver goes around in a knot. The 10 of Joseph Joyner gets into the side of him there. They kept it going, no harm, no foul, Phil. A little bit of a stacking up back there, but enough to bring out a yellow flag here.
Yellow flag on the speedway, the 3rd time this afternoon, approaching halfway, 24 laps of 50 going on the board. So if you can, Todd, now you have the ability to give us an update. Who currently is setting our quick time for our A-Main? Because Von Products giving $10 away for our fastest lap of the A-Main.
Right now, it looks to be Zach McSwain with a 14.184. It's the quickest as we go back to Green Flag Racing.
All right, green flag in the air. We put 25 laps out on the scoreboard. We will officially be halfway home in our feature event next time by watching a 3D battle off turn number 4, or turn 2, I should say. Dylan Hauser up top. Dylan, most of number 80 car was right in the middle of that one.
Oh!
Trent Beaver.
Jesse goes around.
4 leading over there, 3 and 4.
Jesse Entergan in car number 1 goes around as we were just over halfway home, and oh man, Jesse had a good run, and that's kind of extinguished now, Phil. A tough break for him. So he was involved in that one. Go take a look here at the instant replay. They got it already dialed up, so that's pretty quick there. It looks like a little bit of disagreement of real estate going for the same type of real estate here between Grant Riles and the Hunter front number 1 machine in African. And it drives up the track, and they get it together, and it causes some more carnage back there, 22. It looks like Jesse has not a lot of damage to his car there, Phil, but definitely going to have a long trek to try to get back up in the top 3.
All right, we have been called down from race control. We are going to single file restarts for the second half of this one, halfway home in our 50-lap main event. Glad you have joined in this afternoon. Zach McSwain, our quickest time of the afternoon here in the A main. He leads the way over Tyler Ducharme. Grant Riles now running up in the 3rd spot with Dylan Hauser in the B. Trent Beaver, that is currently going to be our top 5. I believe lights are going out around the 3/8 mile. I believe next time by, we should be returning to some green flag racing. Single file restart this time.
They're going to be a single file restart, a nose to tail, as they would say, out of turn number 4, Phil, on the one-way systems here at the local racetrack. Nose to tail, don't jump out of line, because never a good thing as the green flag comes out. Number 25 is Zach McSwain. Leads the charge once again down to turn number 1. Tyler Ducharme running in that 2nd spot. Grant Riles for 3. 4th right now is Dylan Hauser and Trent Beaver. And car number 1 round out your top 5.
Watching a look at these drivers up in the top 10 right now, I'll tell you what, Dylan Wilson from 19th up to 6th. Big jump there, as is Virgil Parman in the number 42 car. He started 17th up to 7th. So some covers and goers here early on. You look at guys running up near the front of this one. The race leader, Zach McSwain, started on the outside of run number 2, and he will lead the way over Tyler Ducharme as we exit turn number 2 this time around.
Zach McSwain doing a fantastic job in car number 25 as he starts to pull away. Like I said, this is unofficial. The fast time that belongs to him right now, 14.184, but that doesn't mean that it cannot change here throughout the a lot of 2s, pretty close times there. Enrican actually had a 2.71, so that was pretty quick there. He's definitely going to have a long road to hoe, like you said. But Tyler Ducharme running in 2nd, Grant Riles running 3rd, but he's off to the outside of the speedway, right next to that cushion, trying to track down Ducharme. Ducharme running in that 2nd spot.
Tyler doing a good job. I've been watching this race going on for 5th here, Todd. You can call the race to 4th because Dylan Hauser right behind him. The Beam, Trent Beaver up high in the 1 car. The 80 of Dylan Wilson running the low side. Them 2 have been door to door for the last 5 laps now. The D1RT number 80 down low. Trent Beaver's number 1 car up high. Dylan going to try to complete the pass. They continue to race it out now for finishing in the top 5 now in turn 3.
Top 5 right now is Trent Beaver right now in the number 1 machine holding on to it here. Here comes the 80 of Dylan Wilson to the outside, almost side by side there, but Wilson not able to get any momentum there through the center of the corner, but he is off the corner down into turn number 3. He pulls up alongside the number 1 of Trent Beaver once again. Great battle for that 5th spot.
Certainly is. Running in the 5th spot there. Grant Riles is running up in the 3rd spot, car number 16, and trying to do the best he can. But I'll tell you what, Zach McSwain, Tyler Ducharme, those cars really look to be hooked up this afternoon. That 25 car has been rocketing around Lanier all afternoon. 34 laps now complete. The 25 car leads by 0.4 of a second over Ducharme as they stay nose to tail in turn 3.
Yeah, nose to tail still with the number 80 and the number 1 machine going side by side, but staying on that battle, like you said, nose to tail for Zach McSwain and Tyler Ducharme. They pretty much stayed single file on the bottom, catfishing it down there. The only guy really up off the track, Phil, is that Dylan Wilson 80D machine here amongst the top 6, I should say. I don't see anybody else really running the outside besides, I guess you go back there, Berryman aboard the number 42 machines. They make some contact there. Robert Fletcher right there, 3 wide. Back here, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Oh, man, the 42 of Berryman definitely hits the wall just a tad bit there, Phil. He gets shuffled up and down the line. 112 of Devin Morgan now moves into that 7th spot.
Think about Devin Morgan a little while ago, was running up to the top 5. He has rebounded nicely back in the top 10, as has that the 0-2 of Craig Swartz up there. Certainly is. Him and Robert Fletcher having a good race. Greg Swartz set outside pole in qualifying. He's running the top lane as well. We approach 38 laps now complete. This racing going on back here for 7th, 8th, and 9th. Probably some of the best racing all over the speedway.
Yeah, right now as the other cars definitely pulling away here. Zach McSwain, Tyler Ducharme, Grant Riles, Dylan Hauser. But then you got Dylan Wilson now running in that 5th spot there, Phil. He was finally able to complete the class on Trent Beaver. Beaver moves back to 6th, but then you got a huge gap all the way back to 7th there. Devin Morgan in the 112 right now holding on to the 7th spot. Robert Fletcher in 8th and 9th. Now Craig Swartz with car number 02.
Well, 2 cars really had a nice rebound back in the top 10 after going to the back. And the really quick qualifying. Craig now running in the 9th spot, but trails our race leader by almost 6 seconds. But we're going to put the period on that for the time being, Todd, because for the 4th time, Yellow, 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 yellow flag on the speedway. 41 laps now complete. So slow it on down again and take us to an adventure around the 3/8 mile and figure out why we are under our 4th caution flag of the AMA.
And trying to take a look, see what happened here. Wasn't quite ready for that one there, Phil. As we were going to town, I was watching some great battling going on. I kind of got zoned into it. I hope everybody else was too. As we got zoned into that. It's a replay here brought to you by JMax JMaxStrong.com. Taking a look, see, but
look for the 31 car of Shirley, I think that, or 51 car of Shirley, that I believe maybe the action car looked for.
Nobody looked for Shirley. Shirley's there. Yep, Shirley does get into the back of the 48 machine of Grant Parr. That sends Parr around. So Shirley definitely getting into the side of him there. It just went in a little hot there, Phil. Shirley gets in the back of 48. I just from an admin standpoint, it looks like that 51 is probably going to join the tail too. But again, my call, not official, not an admin. That's
nope.
why I'm a broadcaster.
That's right. Well, we used to hear in the broadcast booth, we let all the guys who make all the money make the calls on that one. And
that's what
TVLR does an
is
awesome
for.
job. That's it. He's the bad cop to KT King's good cop. And I'm not sure what Rocky's job was up there today. I know he's up there working as well. I think of Rocky maybe the construction worker, the village people. Go with me on that one. Maybe not. Let's go back to racing here. What's going on in turn number 3? Zach McSwain. He'll continue to lead.
And Zach McSwain here gets that green flag as that number 25 machine ties it down in turn number 1. 8 laps remain here for car number 25. Deshaun right there too in car number 9. Third is Dylan Hauser aboard car number 2. Again, those guys Slick 50. I believe it's Slick 50 Motorsports. I could be wrong with that one, but 2 Dylan Hauser running in that third spot. Fourth is Grant Riles. Now it looks like Dylan Wilson trying to get around Riles, but Riles right now holding on to the 4th spot. We're going to get 5 laps remaining here around the International Speedway.
Yep, let's start putting that full fist of knuckles down. 5 trips around the 3/8 mile remain in a good race developing for the race league up front. Zach McSwain leading the way, but Tyler Ducharme beginning to apply the pressure aboard car number 9. Tyler set quick time this afternoon. Look at the room to the low side with now 4 laps remaining.
4 laps remaining for car number 25, Zach McSwain. Tyler again taking it down to the bottom, trying everything he can to throw at him here. And that number 9 machine, we'll see if Ducharme going to be able to do that. But we're going to put a hold on that one, Phil, as we got another yellow flag out through the field here for the time being. Let's see what caused this one here. It's go to work here.
All right, yeah, you click around. I'll try to give you some help as well. Yellow flag on the speedway. 47 laps now into the main event this afternoon, brought to you by the James Gang Barbecue and Forward Bite. We look around and I heard the sigh. Did you find something developing there, Todd? Why are we under our 5th yellow flag of our main event?
I'm still trying to take a look, Phil. I can't quite pull this one off here.
All right, it looks like fine where the 10 car of Joseph Joyner is. I'm just hearing back to the administration, chatting with the drivers back and forth, and it sounds like this one may be a part of our good old pesky friend Netcode.
Oh, I'm sure it is. That Netcode man is just always all over.
I'll have to tell for on that who the 10 car was into the mix with it over there, but I think it was a 48 car of Grant Parr. But let's put that one to bed, Todd, because we are back under the iRacingFlag.com green flag with 3 laps remaining. And Zach McSwain once again takes it with Tyler Ducharme, Dylan Hauser, Grant Riles, Dylan Wilson, top 5, nose to tail off to number 4, 2 laps remaining.
Yeah, 2 laps remaining for car number 25. Zach McSwain, Tyler Ducharme running in that 2nd spot. 3rd is Dylan Hauser. 4th is Grant Riles and Dylan Wilson round out your top 5 down the back straight away here. It has been all Zach McSwain here. 39 laps here. Going to be 40 laps at the line with the white flag in the air for Zach McSwain.
One more trip around for car number 25. Full throttle performance bringing us the driver. Zach McSwain leading Tyler Ducharme by 2 car lengths down the back chute into 3 and 4. For the final time, the checkered flag goes in the air. Up the front virtual racing league checkered flag goes to car number 25. Zach McSwain, he'll take down the win over Tyler Ducharme, Dylan Hauser, Grant Riles, Dylan Wilson scoring a top 5. with Craig Swartz, Devin Morgan, Trent Beaver, Robert Fletcher, Ryan Brown completing our top 10. 11th will be Trey Kirk. Austin Carr will finish 12th. Virgil Parman will finish 13th. Howard Weaver, Jesse Hare will be finishing in the 15th spot in his car number 1. Jesse Enterkin will finish up 16th with Grant Parr, Cole Whitehead, James Shirley, Blake Nelms, Jonathan Joyner, Adrian Brown, Joseph Joyner, and Cameron Kaysen rounding out our 24-car field this afternoon. That was great, Todd. Good racing there. Zach McSwain picking up today's big W.
Yeah, great race for Zach McSwain. You got to give a big shout out to Forward Bite here, and definitely Bite 10 the promo code to get 10% off anything in that store. So head on over there. Let's take another look see here at Forward Bite and what they're all about.
Every racer wants it, and it just may be the difference between winning and losing. You know that feeling when you come out of the turn like a rocket and leave them in the dust? That's Forward Bite. And now it's more than just an advantage on the track. It's a lifestyle, and quickly becoming a movement, sweeping racers of all ages, skill levels, and walks of life across the nation. From go-karts to Formula One and everything in between. Forward Bite is your key to success, and we're here to make sure you not only know how to get it, but look pretty dang cool in the process. Welcome to Forward Bite Nation. Whether you're racing or wrenching, Forward Bite has you covered. The Forward Bite brand was born in the garage and is for racers and fans of racing by racers. If there's anything we know and love, it's the track.
Special thanks to James Gang Barbecue this afternoon, based out of Missouri and delivering nationwide. James Gang Barbecue offers an assortment of 9 delicious sauces and 8 seasonings. For limited time, James Gang is offering 10% off all orders using the promo code HTF at jamesgangbarbecue.com. Give the James Gang Barbecue sauce and seasonings a try. Your taste buds will be glad you did. As we move to our post-race show this afternoon, from Lanier, the big winner this afternoon will be car number 25 of Zach McSwain. Second for the number 9 of Tyler Ducharme. And our third place finisher this afternoon with the Deuce. That'll be car number 2 of Dylan Hauser, who is down there trackside. I'm going to throw it to Todd there first. Todd, are you caught up with Dylan Hauser?
Yeah, I'm down here trackside with the car number 2, Dylan Hauser. He's had some bad luck lately here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Now finally a podium finish for car number 2, Dylan Hauser. Great race here at Lanier for you. A solid podium finish here to start out the season of the 4 races that we have going on here, Dylan. Tell us a little bit about your race.
It was good. At the beginning we were just biding our time, and you got guys out there trying to be heroes on lap 20. He gave me a lot of damage, so not much we could have did there, but we had a good run. Slick Sim Sport went 1, 2, 3, and that's really cool because this is a pretty competitive league. So to go 1, 2, 3 with my boys is awesome. We kind of got past a lot of people there at the beginning when it went bottom, and then it went back to the top. So just didn't hit the lines correctly early on in the race, and it cost us. But we'll move on. We'll go to next week. It was a good points night, and we'll just keep plugging away. Yeah,
I didn't even know that Slick Sim Sport definitely top 3 as I look at it now. So again, congratulations on that top 3 there for you guys over there. But Dylan, tell us a little bit about the track changes. I know we talk about slick in Lanier, and it used to be a little bit different here at this track, but it seems to slicking off a lot here compared to what it used to do.
Yeah, it slicks up very quick. Tonight they had the humidity all the way down, I think, so that was one of the reasons why it slicked up so fast. But Lanier always slicks up really fast in the daytime, so it's just part of it, I guess, in the Florida sun. So yeah, it slicks up quick. It's hard to keep water in it, but I like it when it's slick. It shows the real talent. Not everybody can drive a slick track compared to a tacky track, so I think the slicker the better for me.
All right, Dylan, before I let you go here in car number 2, we'll give you that microphone one last time. You can think or would like to think here on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
Yeah, everybody's Slick Sim Sport to go 1, 2, 3 is really cool. I don't think we've ever done that at VLR, so that's really cool, especially on the season opener. Then I got to thank iRacing iFlag, Down Under Graphics, Design 75 for the awesome paint scheme, Hanover, Wrecker Service, everybody that helps me. And we look forward to the next event.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bringing home third place here tonight, driver of the number 2, that's Dylan Hauser.
All right, so we'll let Dylan go to it. Slick Sim Sport having a really good day. I believe we'll run down here now as I got entangled up in the crew, but I think we got it now as we get to the 9 Carlin's driver, Tyler Ducharme, today's second place finisher. And Tyler, man, you had a really good hot rod all afternoon, quickest time in qualifying. Ran second to your teammate for most of this one, Mr. McSwain up there. But man, tell us about this race car. It looked badass quick.
Yeah, it was really quick. It's kind of shocked me when I went quick time. I've been on a spell here for about a year and a half where I qualify about 35th every week. So it's nice to actually get out there and make it easy on myself, winning the heat race and start up front. And I didn't realize the bottom was in that early, and I should have gone to the bottom early in the race. But in warm up, I thought that slider line was really good, and Zach just got around me there, and I got to the bottom as quick as I could, and kind of just rode there the rest of the race. And there was a couple times I was, probably could have got to him, but I just really wanted to get a slick 1, 2, 3. That's we've wanted that for a while, and we finally got it. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'll tell you what, Slick Sim Sport, you guys coming out in a big way here this afternoon on a slick racetrack. It's Todd Dasdale, and this track really got away from everybody in a hurry. It was really slickery getting out there. That really separates the men from the boys, that you guys throw all these times in with these setups to make these cars go as fast on a racetrack that was definitely a challenge here to the latter half of the stage.
Yeah, I really like racing on slick tracks. I think it brings a driver out in you. I mean, I do like it when there's a little bit of tacky spots left. I think it makes it a little bit more skill to hit those spots. Lanier seems to be one of those tracks where it kind of gets one line around the bottom. He's really got to be smooth on the throttle, and especially with the fixed set, it was really tough. I mean, it was really, really loose, and you just had to really use your head there and not really goose the throttle there and spin the tires up. But yeah, it was fun. Glad to all the Hunt Front boys and all their sponsors put this on. It was a lot of fun, and obviously the VLR guys admin, and it was a lot of fun.
Can't get better than the guys doing all this together this afternoon. Tyler, great job by you. Let me give you the mic here one more time. I know you guys from Slick Sim Sport have a lot of great folks behind you guys to support these race cars and help you guys go as fast as you do day after day, night after night there, buddy. So take the mic and give those good folks a shout.
Yeah, I just got to thank JDR Graphics, Joel Berkeley at Down Under. He does a great job. Along with JD, they did all of our sprint cars this season. They look great. All the folks at Hunt the Front that put this show on for us to come out here and have a good time, and really put on a good show for everyone out there watching. Zach McSwain, Dylan Hauser, David Heilman, just Lewis Hewitt, Zach Leonardi, all the guys over there. They really put a lot of time into all this, and I'm glad to be a part of such a great organization.
I'll tell you what, you list off all those names that personifies speed right there. This guy this afternoon, car number 9, Tyler Ducharme, my second place run. We'll let him go and continue to debrief and celebrate with the team, and we will take this thing and we will throw it down to BladeNode.com Victory Lane, where I believe my partner in crime, Mr. Stanton, has caught up with today's race winner, Zach McSwain, with car number 25.
Yeah, down here in BladeNode.com, Victory Lane with the driver of the number 25, Zach McSwain, taking down the win here this evening. Definitely a fantastic race for you, Zach. You got out front and kept your teammates at bay for the most part there, and a 1-2-3 finish for you guys. Definitely a great night for the car number 25. Tell us about it.
Yeah, didn't know the bottom was going to be that dominant there at the very beginning, so luckily we was able to go from 4th to the lead there. Just got down there and got the lead, and bottom kind of went away, so we moved up top and kind of run slider line a little bit, very top, and then that kept going away, so we just moved back down to the bottom. It kind of locked down there on the bottom, so we just brought it home.
Yeah, bringing it home there, and everything seemed to get slick. Like you said, you guys were out there trying to change lanes to go from the bottom to the top, back to the bottom, and eventually everything seemed to go right to the top side of the speedway again, and able to hold off the hard-charging teammates of yours behind you, Tyler Ducharme. Looked like he had something for you maybe on the bottom there, but, man, you just had one fast car.
Yeah, appreciate it. He was, I think he was a little faster there at the end. He was kind of changed his lineup, entering a little higher, and I think he was catching the tacky a little bit more off the corner. But I knew if I just hit my marks, it was going to be really hard for him to pass me.
All right, Zach, before I let you go, I'm going to give you the microphone the last time. You can thank who would like to thank here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
Yeah, just first of all, just thank VLR or Hunt the Front for putting this league on, all their sponsors. Can't really remember all of them, but thank them. Thank VLR for putting on the show. Thank y'all for the broadcast. Just thank my team, Slick Sim Sport. Thank Tyler and Dylan there for running me clean, and glad we could get a 1, 2, 3. Thank my other sponsors, Bighorn Taxidermy, Big Al's Guns, Joel Berkeley for the paint, Underground, Down Under Graphics, excuse me. And that's about it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bringing home the big W here tonight, the Linear National Speedway car number 25, Zach McSwain taking down $250 win here this evening. Definitely a fantastic race for the whole team over there, Phil. It definitely was one of those things. It looked like it was going to be a solid one line there in the B mains. The track changed a little bit. They had 2 and 3 wide racing. Linear's a difficult track anymore. We used to see a ton of racing on it. It just seems to slick it off rather quickly, like they said, in the daytime. And that's why I wanted to ask those questions, is because the track is definitely changing, and it definitely slick makes a better driver. I'm going to tell you that.
It really does. These guys did one heck of a job this afternoon. Zach McSwain, today's big winner. Going to thank all the gang from Team VLR and, of course, the Hunt the Front Virtual Racing League, the great sponsors this afternoon, like Forward Bite, James Gang Barbecue, Speedy Fast Designs, Von Bon Products, and Go Lithium Batteries. For all of us here for the Full Velocity Racing Network, Todd Stanton, Jack Truin, Ron Piles, Jeff Brown, Charlie Miller, big gang of us over here now. My name is Phil LeCass. We'll see you back here next time live on your source for esports racing, the Full Velocity Racing Network. Like us and follow us today. Thank you very much for watching.
Playing the Forward Guy commercial.
Forward Bite.
And then
Every racer wants it.
credits,
And it just may be the difference between winning and losing.
And Buddy
You know that
Summer.
feeling when you come out of the turn like a rocket and leave them in the dust?
It's nice and hot.
That's Forward Bite. And now it's more than just an advantage on the track. It's a lifestyle, and quickly becoming a movement, sweeping racers of all ages, skill levels, and walks of life across the nation. From go-karts to Formula One and everything in between. Forward Bite is your key to success, and we're here to make sure you not only know how to get it, but look pretty dang cool in the process. Welcome to Forward Bite Nation. Whether you're racing or wrenching, Forward Bite has you covered. The Forward Bite brand was born in the garage and is for racers and fans of racing by racers. If there's anything we know and love, it's the track.